Didn't kill someone, burned down a Papa John's because I worked at Domino's. Do you see what I'm saying, guys? How this is my favorite part about streaming? It's just, what the fuck? It's so crazy, dude. You need to not be so loyal to your minimum wage job. All of that information we just got was because I went on a rant about dicks not being accurately measured in surveys. I don't know if it's real. People in the comments are like, is this real? I don't know.
True.
I don't know. Article in Whispers. You found an article? What? Oh my God, hold on. This is so ridiculous. Hold on. Dude, hold on. TT, I'm looking for the whisper. So many people whisper me when I'm live and it's so fucking annoying. Some of them are warranted, but some of them, there's a lot of people just, hi, NBC Miami. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Dude, what the fuck? What the What? Domino's pizza managers charged with burning down Papa John's. I cannot believe it, dude. I cannot believe it. There's heated competition in the pizza business in Lake City. 2 managers of Domino's Pizza in North Florida City are faced with felony arson. What the? Oh my God! And the years line up. Hold on. 2011. He was on his photo. He was discharged in 2016. 4 years, which means he was sentenced into that. It all adds up. Both were held on for $20,000. I won't read the name. Dude, Domino's put out a statement. We're very shocked. This incident is a result of individuals acting independently. Yeah, no shit. They're gonna distance themselves for you. The Papa John's burned to the ground, but Wilkes says he already plans to rebuild. Y'all really fucked up some dude's Papa John's. VIP him. I don't know if I want to VIP someone who's like, yeah, I committed felony arsony. Can I give VIP, please? Doesn't that just encourage crime? He was honest. True. He really was. You know what? Give me his username and I'll VIP him. To the dude who burned down the Papa John's, if you're willing, could you... I kind of want to call you and ask you some questions. If you're willing. My first question is, why? That's actually my only question is, why? And I kind of want to know about prison dicks. Oh my God, I have so many questions for you now. I'm realizing it. Please, please let us talk to you. He wants to talk? The arsonist wants to talk? I'm excited. Boys, unprecedented, hot off the presses, first time interview on stream with an arsonist. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. The arsonist had oddly shaped feet. Star. We are going to be, I say interviewing. It's going to be like 2 minutes of me being like, hey, why'd you do it? Let's go. What's funny is this guy could be really weird and scary. And like, imagine if he was super casually racist. He would get along great. I'm kidding. Oh, he said on the subreddit he wants to talk.
Oh, okay, then I have no idea.
Hey,
He has to
Alex.
message somebody with the green sword.
You have a green sword.
I have a green sword.
Brian, I can't hear you. Oh,
Hello?
hi.
Oh, there's such a delay. What's up, Wubby?
How's it going, dude?
Oh, it's amazing. I had to download Discord for this, so I tried to figure it out as I could go.
You did a good job. You're here. You made it.
Look at me go. I'm proud of myself. Yay.
So, Brian, first off, thank you for sharing that with us. You blew everybody's mind with burning down a Papa John's.
Yeah, it's definitely not my proudest moment in life.
I think everyone's first question is, why'd you do it?
Hold on, I gotta move to a different spot on the boat. My wife's trying to watch it on stream and it's echoing.
We just learned a lot of information in that one sentence. Wife, boat, what?
Oh, yeah, I can't afford rent at places because I have a, can I cuss? Shit ton of restitution. So I live on a sailboat.
What's restitution?
I gotta pay for a whole new Papa John's.
How much does that set you back?
$240,000.
Holy shit. Main question on my mind is why? Why did you do it? Maybe that's not an easy question to answer, but that's what I'm wondering.
I mean, there's stupidity, really. I got talked into it by my assistant manager. And
What was the
he made
logic?
it seem, oh, well, we were working out in Lake City, and there's only one Papa John's and there's one Domino's out there. So, you
Oh, I
know,
see.
if one of them's gone, then who's gonna get the rest of the pickup sales?
It's you.
Yeah, exactly. So that was the plan.
It was a turf war.
Yeah, it was pretty much like everybody in prison gave me a lot of respect because they thought the drug game was really serious, but none of them went over there and like torched their buddy's house. Or not their buddies, but like their enemy's
Right.
house.
So you got respect in prison because you had the balls to do what these gangbangers didn't.
Yeah, I went to a pretty everybody goes to like the crazy prisons first, like where all like the life sentence people are. But after a while, they moved me to like one of the lower custody ones. So I was with a bunch of like petty thieves and drug dealers and non-violent criminals. And I'm like the most soft pie ass guy I know. And I had the hardest crime in there.
Can I ask? Because when I think of a building burning down, I think of the scene from Goodfellas where they're like dipping little. I don't know if you've seen Goodfellas. They dip little like paper towels rolled up in kerosene. And they tape it everywhere around the building, and then they light it up. How does one actually burn a building down?
Do you want to know what our plan was or what happened that night?
You know what? I actually kind of want to know both at this point.
All right, so my co-defendant, he was a little. He was like, yeah, he was like the town shitbag. Like everybody knew that he was a little terrorist kid. He made a pipe bomb like right after 9/11.
Okay. Oh Jesus! By the way, for the sake of people saying TOS, we're talking about us playing Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah, definitely. This never happened. So he was my assistant manager at the Dominos, and he kept saying like, "Oh, dude, think about it, man. If they were gone, we would have so many more sales." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, that's not gonna happen though. Just it's not worth thinking about it." And then he just kept hammering on me until he was just like, "Dude, the only person that's gonna get screwed over is the insurance company, and you know, fuck them, right? That's what they're there for." And I was like, oh, I mean, I guess, yeah, we're gonna do it in the middle of the night. No one's gonna be in the store. We're gonna get a bunch more sales while they rebuild, and then the only person that gets screwed over is the insurance company. So, yeah, I guess it seems like a pretty solid idea. Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? How'd I say it? In Grand Theft Auto, he made a timer that was an analog. It was an analog clock, and so that when the minute and the hour hand touched, it would spark off a little 9-volt battery to a little model rocket fuse popper, just make a spark. So the plan was we were going to go there, break out a back window on the door, pour a bunch of gasoline in there, put the timer in there, drive away, go to a bar somewhere, go get some receipts, and after an hour it would spark, light the gasoline up, and then we would be way, way far away by the time it actually happened.
Dude, what the fuck? This is crazy. Sorry, go on. I need to know how it turned. I mean, I know how it turned out, but did it work?
So I got a 15-year sentence, so I don't think it worked too well.
Well, rather, okay, the getaway was the blunder, but did the spark thing happen?
Okay, so we busted out the back window on the door because if you open the door, the alarm goes off, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So we break out the back window and we're pouring in this gasoline, and we bought premium gasoline for some reason because we thought it would be so much better.
Well, you bought the unleaded premium?
It was 2000. It was 2011. Gas was much cheaper then.
That's just so funny. What a funny note.
We're obviously no experts at this.
Right. That's so funny.
As he's shaking out the last bit of the gasoline, it exploded in our face because we weren't aware that they had a gas oven with a gas pilot light. So they had a pilot light burning the whole time.
Okay.
So I'm standing on the side of the door where the hinges are. He's standing directly in front of the door, pouring the gasoline. And then all of a sudden, boom, the building explodes. The door acts as like a blast shield and sends me back like 5 feet onto my ass. And this fireball comes out the door and just fully engulfs him.
Did he die?
No. He's fine. He got pretty burnt up, but he's fine. He didn't die. Nobody died. Nobody got hurt. Well, he got burnt, but nobody got seriously injured.
Holy shit, dude. This is the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life, dude.
I've told this story a million times, and it's like, I don't know. I think it's funny now. At the time, I was scared out of my mind.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, if you were living it, it's probably a nightmare. But for us as viewers, this is so funny.
I just like when the door hit me, it kind of knocked me down to the ground, and like I blacked out for like a quick second. I remember I woke up, and I was like, oh, where the fuck did my hat go? And then I look up, and there's just black smoke billowing out, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm here. And then I look over at my buddy, and he is running, fully on fire, flapping himself all over, trying to get this fire out. And so I run up to him, I push him on the ground, and trying to like kick dirt onto him and like telling him to roll around, trying to put him out.
Sorry, we're laughing. This is probably very scarring for you.
No, dude, it's ancient history now. I'm in a much better place than I was then.
Good. Okay, we can laugh.
Yeah, dude. I love telling the story to new friends. It always gets a kick.
Friends. Go on.
So we get the fire put out, and we're hauling ass back to where we parked the truck. We're like a mile away in some hotel parking lot. And at this point, like we already hear the sirens coming, and there's just this giant smoke cloud coming, and we get back to the truck, and we're still like, okay, maybe it's not too late to get away. All we have to do is get to the next city over, and like just still we can go get some receipts and go to a bar, go to Walmart, be seen somewhere. As we're driving down 95, he's peeling his skin off his arm and throwing it out the window because he's so hot and burnt up.
Oh my god. I was just thinking about, like, how are you guys gonna just go to a bar as your friend is just burnt? Nothing to see here.
We put mustard all over him.
What? Wait, hold on. What?
Someone said you gotta use mustard for burns. We thought it was... We didn't realize that mustard is for, like, small little burns from your pot at home. Not your skin peeling off burns.
Oh my god, what? So wait, you're driving very fast on a freeway. Your man is covered in mustard. Is that correct?
No. We didn't get the mustard till we got to the next town over.
Oh, okay.
I had a couple jugs of water for my truck. So
Okay.
he was pouring the water on his arms to cool off. Except for one of the jugs actually had antifreeze in it, so he had poured antifreeze on himself first.
I feel bad for this guy. I mean, he had a rough time.
No, dude, he's a shitbag. He ended up snitching on me, and he's the reason we got caught. So.
What? Oh, okay. Keep going with the story. I gotta hear it all before I comment.
Okay. So we get down to the next city. I go inside and get some receipts. He's fucked up. He doesn't really leave the car too much. The next day, we're back up in Lake City, and it's all over the news because it's a small town with nothing fucking going on. I hated that place. Apparently, the day before, they were working on the gas lines at Papa John's. And so in the newspaper, they're like, oh, someone messed something up when they're working on the gas lines. This place got burnt down, and like, we messed it up somewhere.
Wait, so you had an out?
Yeah, we were fucking praising Allah.
How did you get caught? I guess keep going, but what? That's so fucking lucky, dude.
Can I just say real quick that this has been like the highlight of my month right now.
Oh, dude, we love it too. This is really, I did not expect this. This is so funny.
Oh, me neither. I've been watching you for so long, and I was like, that'd be fucking a funny story to tell one day if I ever got the chance.
I love how the way you got introduced to us was to talk about dudes' dicks in prison. What a
Bro, I saw so many dicks. So
how were
many.
they? And it's normal, right? We're normal.
Bro, I'm right in the middle.
Okay.
It's great.
All right, good. I'm sure that means we're all in the middle, right?
But also I've been thinking about this for years now. I don't know if it's because everybody that's in prison is like got the small penis syndrome where they're just mad all the time and commit crimes because they got a small dick.
Oh my God, you're right. You're right. I never thought of that actually, because there
And
might
there's
be
also
You're right.
and there's also a lot of short men in there. I'm already kind of tall, but there was a lot of short guys in there. So I don't know if it was like Napoleon complex leads to crime.
Damn it. You're totally right.
But they were balanced out by all the brothers that were in there, and they had hogs. Did I lose you?
You know what? You didn't lose me. We're good. We're gonna go past that. All right. Love it. I love it.
That's true.
I can't believe you just said that. At the part now, there's an out. Everything's
All right,
going
so yeah,
great. We
there's
just praised Allah.
Yes, we're praised alley. So we got the out. The only thing is that he is very burnt up, and he has a very bad reputation in town with everybody because it's like one school, one Walmart, one
Right.
stoplight town. So I was like, hey, it's cool, man. You're my assistant manager. I'll put you up in a hotel. Just lay low. We'll say you went on vacation. I'll cover your shifts. I'll cut you a paycheck. Just hang out in the hotel until you heal up. That way nobody asks any questions because you look guilty as fuck.
Right.
So about a week later, his dumbass gets bored of sitting in the hotel by himself. So he does what everybody in Lake City does, and they go walk around Walmart at 2 a.m. Somebody from his high school, somebody that knew him and knew that he was a dirtbag, saw that he was all burnt up and kind of put 2 and 2 together. So they called the anonymous tip hotline.
Dude.
And so when they came out to his house to question him, he was gone. And then when they finally found out where he was, they're like, oh, why are you in a hotel? Oh, why are you all burnt up? Oh, you went to a campfire? Whose campfire were you at? Who were you there with?
Right.
Like,
They started doing detective shit.
And he didn't know the golden rule is you don't say anything.
Don't talk to cops.
Don't talk to cops. Don't answer any questions. Lawyer up immediately.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If he would have kept his mouth shut, even though you might think it makes you look bad to not say anything.
No, not true.
Like,
that's not true.
Don't talk to cops ever.
Exactly. No, that's facts right there. That it's so funny because this sounds like this sounds like every other story you hear about, right? He could have got away with it, but he ran his fucking mouth. That's what it sounds like. So he gets taken in, and then what? He points to you in the courtroom. He gets called up. You're sitting there. He gets called to the stand, and he points his little finger at you. Is that what happened?
Wasn't that dramatic, but he goes to jail,
Okay.
and then he throws me underneath the bus. And he had told them where we had parked the truck because I'm sure they had checked all the cameras like right around where it happened, but we parked far away. But he told them what hotel we had parked at, so they went a mile away, got the cameras, and then my lawyer told me at that point, it doesn't matter if you lit the match or what. Like, if you were with him on the way to commit the crime, you're just as guilty. So immediately, my lawyer's like, I mean, you're already guilty. They got you on camera now. The best you can do is start apologizing, being remorseful, which I was. I fucking felt like shit afterwards. I grew up pretty privileged. I never did anything wrong before in my life, really. Like, I was crying. I didn't realize the firefighters' lives that go into danger for that. You don't think about the firefighters running in the building to make sure there's nobody in there. You just think, oh, firefighters just spraying, it's good.
You sound genuinely remorseful for it.
Oh, definitely. regret it with everything. It was the worst part of my life, and I'm paying for it every day. Like I've been on probation for 6 years now, and probation is a nightmare on its own.
What's probation like?
Well, before it was just random drug test, and I have to ask permission before I leave the county. Or if I want to take my boat sailing somewhere, I gotta let them know where I'm going and like just check in a lot. But back in November, I had a botched drug test that has really, really screwed me around. I went in there to take a pee, and he said, "You take any prescription medicine?" And I was like, "No, sir. I'm scared of ibuprofen. I don't take any kind of chemicals or pills whatsoever." And he said, "Oh, well, you're testing positive for opium." And I was like, "I don't even know what opium is, dude." Like, he's like, "Oh, have you been drinking lean?" And I was like, the Little Wayne drink? No, I don't drink lean. I don't know what opium is.
Okay.
And he goes, "Well, we're gonna have to send this off to a lab to get it double checked." And I was like, "Oh fuck, dude! Like I've always been nervous about failing a drug test, not because I do drugs, just because
It's
if
scary.
if they say you're guilty, I can't
How
be
do you
like,
defend
oh,
it?
I swear I didn't do drugs." That's what everybody that fails a drug test says.
Right. Do you like
So
poppy seed muffins?
I do, and that's what I'm figuring. Some kind of everything bagel. But I go to a private lab, and I get a hair follicle drug test done. I get a fingernail one done. I get my own urine test done, and they all come back negative. They all say I'm good to go. And so I go back into the probation office the next month, and I was like, "Hey, sir, just so you know, I know I failed that drug test, but I got 1, 2, 3 drug tests proving otherwise." And he said, "Turn around, cuff up," and they threw me in jail with a $40,000 bond.
No, what? Oh, not the everything bagel, dude. That's what did. Okay, so how'd you get out of that now?
So my wonderful, wonderful wife,
Aw.
she paid $4,000 to bond me out, and then I have a couple friends who live on one of the yachts next to me, and I always help them out with boat work, so they paid for a lawyer for me.
That's so sweet of them.
They're the nicest couple in the world.
Hey, man, they wouldn't have done that for you unless you were a nice guy yourself. You know that?
Thank you. That's what they said, but I feel like I don't deserve it. Like, people are too nice sometimes.
Oh, this is so sweet. What happened before we go? What happened to your friend? Did he get more time than you? Do you know him still?
He got the same exact sentence. He got 4 years prison, 11 years probation, and I haven't talked to him since the day we were in court together.
Wow.
I saw
probably
him
a good call.
I saw him one time when we first got into prison, when we were like across the yard from each other, but like we didn't even approach each other.
Wait a minute, you went to the same prison?
Well, they put everybody in the same prison at first, then they sort you all out. You go to like the receiving camp where
I see.
You all get naked, searched, and sorted, and they like group you all up like animals.
Wow, that's wild. I can only hope that your friend is a viewer, and we're gonna get him on a call, and we're gonna hear his side of the story. I doubt it. Brian, I think on behalf of everyone in chat, I really appreciate you coming here and telling us the whole story.
Dude, thanks for having me.
It was awesome, and I'm really happy that it, like, just from talking to you, it sounds like you know, a lot of shit happened, but you got a wife, you got a place to live. Sounds like she, you know, cares a lot about you. That's a W in my book, dude.
Thank you,
That's
thank you. Everybody that I work with and meets me says I'm the happiest, most positive, go-lucky guy they know, and I think that's because I was in prison with the worst people ever, and I realized how bad life is and how bad life could be and how much stuff we all take for granted every day. Like, nobody knows how nice it is just to go open a refrigerator or walk outside or talk to a woman without like being in trouble. Like, it's like we have so much freedom and like great things in life that we just take for granted every day. And I appreciate everything every day that I have.
Wow. Well, thank you, Brian. I appreciate it, and thank you for coming on. And Best of luck to you, honestly.
Thank you, brother. Hit me up if you ever want to hear any crazy prison stories. I got a bunch of them.
I think I will. Okay, Brian. Well, have a nice day. Thank you for coming on.
You too, man. Take it easy, bro.
Bye. Wow, dude. I love this man. I really love this guy. What a crazy stream, dude. And Brian and your wife, if you're still watching, I hope you guys are doing well, man. You really shared a lot with chat. And we're all very sheltered here, so thank you. I'd love to get a beer with you guys. I will make jokes. We'll walk past a pizza place. I'll be like, huh? Maybe? Round 2? What a crazy fucking story. GTA is crazy, exactly. Also, anyone else very caught off guard when he was like, the brothers got big dicks. I couldn't believe he said that, dude. We're a sailboat couch couple, he said. That's so cute. They got hogs. That's what he said. It's even worse. Woo! I bet nobody in chat saw that shit coming where it blew up. That was so. And they're dry, and he's got fucking mustard on. What the fuck? What is happening?